Arnab Bhattacharya is asking that has contra funds truly lived to its concept? Not many funds houses come up with contra funds. Is this indicative that the concept doesn't click, doesn't work? Uh, yes, we have at Value Research, even the SEBI classification, the contra, the value fund have been clubbed together. And the whole category, India has been whenever the equity market has done well, growth has been the flavor and value has been out of favor. But some of these funds, very few of these funds are very impressive. When I look at, something like Invesco Contra or ICICI Prudential Value Discovery, and they had their lean period. These funds, many of these funds, they are in deep slumber. They are very disappointing. And most of the returns actually come in a fairly erratic manner and a sizable return. And that is what we have witnessed. This kind of fund requires patience. And many a times there could be a real test of patience because the relative underperformance. But most of the return, and that's the idea of a contra fund, that the fund manager is buying a stock which is generally out of favor, and he thinks very strongly about that, and he fills his portfolio with such positions. And as and when they gain favor, gain traction, these funds start doing well. So this could be this is a strategy which should, if you have a sizable equity fund portfolio, this is the kind of fund which should be, or a good fund of this kind should be 20-25% of your portfolio, because most part of the market, as I was telling about the Motilal Oswal earlier, and now this, is that there is a cyclicality in all the segments of the market or sub-segments of the market. Sometimes small cap do well, sometimes growth stocks do well, sometimes value stocks do well, sometimes mid caps do well. 2018 we saw that the large caps did well, and quite a small part of the large cap, 4 or 5 stocks of the Sensex were actually driving the market. So different segments of the market do exceedingly well at different point, and that is something which you have to keep in mind. You should have a diversified portfolio, and if it is representative of different kinds, something will come in handy if you are actually betting on mutual fund, because it is actually a targeted diversification of a strategy. So I would say that some of these funds are impressive. Mostly this category has been out of favor, and some of them are beginning to do exceedingly well.